Thank you, Dark Souls.
Oh, hello. It's a nice thing to start the stream with. Hi. So, let me just get chat up on my phone. I think I told you that my laptop charger is very broken. Like so broken that I had to throw it away because it was actually sparking. It was a legit fire hazard. And so I had to throw it away. So MacBook chargers cost so much. Yeah, they do. I usually buy mine on eBay, so they're not that expensive, but they're still like $30.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
What?
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Oh God. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his
Perhaps
eyes.
we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Xander and Vice.
If you can speak to me.
If you can speak to
I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. Oh no. A mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching
Now
slightly.
see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Xander's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassing grimace and then quickly changed the subject to who Xander had seen and what they had discussed since coming into the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Xander and Vice racked their brains but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too many random chatter. Oh, too much random chatter. Too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Xander like a contagion. Yeah, I know, right? Calm down, Vice. Wait, said Xander suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Xander's face suddenly lit up. I remember! Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf. Sheaf? Okay, yeah. Of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Xander. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. Yeah. A sheaf is a bundle, yeah. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until that happens. Xander nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Xander, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Xander to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. Wow, there's a lot of fourth wall breaks. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said, you're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Xander and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Xander slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Xander's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot away in any direction, and the moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree. This part is sinus. Yeah, it is. And his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Xander to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Xander snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Xander leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Xander slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Xander could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Xander's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Xander began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Oh, girlfriends? Eyes? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Well, it's obviously a secret. It's not a seesaw. Inwardly furious that Vice left to talk to him, Xander sighed and gave the only answers that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. Do I want the answer to the riddles? Nah. The forest undergrowth parted before Xander like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Xander moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Xander after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Xander picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but I break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Light! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I've never seen such a sight. Yeah, it'd be nice if we saw it. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Xander, awakening Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Xander walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Xander. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I followed... Oh, a person. We know this. Everyone knows this riddle. Ah, I love this. Everyone knows the answer to this riddle. It's the riddle of the Sphinx. It's so easy. The cloaked man held up a hand and started talking about Kingdom Hearts. Mickey Mouse suddenly appeared. Mickey Mouse suddenly appeared from Kingdom Hearts without a shirt on. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I need to take this call real quick. Okay, sorry about that. What's oh no? The soundtrack is very intense for the scene I'm watching. Oh no. Tried to ask Cloakman who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, it seems we must answer his riddle. It's Tetsuya Nomura saying he hotfixed this game to include Mickey Mouse, Cloud Strife, and Lightning McQueen to your party. This is not... No, it was my boss asking me to give me some, or sorry, to give her some more dates that I'm taking some of my students out. Yeah, I'm taking some of my students out on excursions, which is really cool. So I went to the museum yesterday. I know this track is so sick. So I went to the museum yesterday to do some research. I'm gonna go to the zoo probably sometime this week. So I might not stream tomorrow so that I can go to the zoo. And then I'm also taking them to the National Gallery so that we can have a look at some art too. So yeah, I'm not very versed in art history, so Jupy, I might take some notes and then ask you some questions. Okay. Well, at least it's an easy one. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! A small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. About art? Sure thing. I wasn't top of my class in art history for nothing. Okay. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Xander watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Xander and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Xander's and pumped it so fiercely. Excuse me? It threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Xander withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Xander filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Xander cocked his head. Okay, hang on, this is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and just go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Xander and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice, It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy and their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. The words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Xander shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did it. I'm back. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back down to the earth. God, I wish I slept for a year. Dude, this section left my side stained with the little white letters for a while after it was over. Yeah. White letters on black background. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to read, but it's... yeah. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Xander and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mare to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure. Sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the Sealed Verse. Ooh! Xander and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Xander mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. Once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Xander tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Xander gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Hey! Dark Execution is
For a
sick.
sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
By the way, you don't have to help the villagers if you don't want to. It's more fucking reading, but it's optional. So just go straight to the big tree.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Oh, excuse me. About time for me to get to the death dream.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
You can just ditch. I kind of want to though.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back.
Perhaps you should spend less time
Yeah,
Breathe the air, sense of outside I hear the voices of a funeral dirge. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. Pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Oh, is this one? Time passes. An eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone... Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the wall of my cell. Embedding thick splinters into under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands, covering my face. How have you come to this place? I'm Grimoire Weiss. This is Xander. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Xander extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long forgotten friend, had made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Yes? Yes? Oh, okay. I get it. And at the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds, resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door of the next room, I come across a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether a scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, And I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. Well, I just went north, so I don't want to go south. East? I find myself in a great hall with only sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns upon me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made their homes in the remains, and this is the movement I saw. The once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead was seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. Yeah, it's really fucked up. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the corridor and proceed north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. "Break it down," someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Xander and Grim Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled out on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. "How can I thank you?" I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. "Your dress?" asked Vice. "Then you are a woman, madam?" "I am." I proffered the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something as of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Xander is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
How is Vice breaking down the door, right?
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Wow. That's all you have to say about that? Jesus. How many villages are there? Just 2? I think just 2. Okay. Yeah, because there's nothing. Alright.
And
Let's do this
another
one.
Victim. This work certainly is trying.
I got it first try. I just guessed. I have played a lot of text-based games though. It's kind of like a like you kind of have to keep a map in your head. That's why I never went and doubled back.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
And so when it said go north, I was like, okay, that means that I'm definitely never going south.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Unless I hit a dead end. You failed this so many times that you had to look at. Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Xander had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Xander nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Xander lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Xander glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Xander's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. Oh, is this Kaine's thing? We're definitely getting closer, said Vice in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Xander lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road, with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water? Asked Vice. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, Xander sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Xander closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. This specifically is Kaine's salvation, right? Okay. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough. It's irritating and it gets everywhere. Not like you. Xander shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. Xander sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Xander came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Xander and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Xander's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived at the City of Art. Xander looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Xander, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the last few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape. A tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that's where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. Okay, so it's just a city. What kind of city is this? Said Xander. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels that sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never seen before. Never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Xander and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Xander uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one Gamma. As Xander moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. Oh, God. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Xander. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Xander. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Xander and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once more enveloped the city. What? When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing. Xander furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. I'm pretty sure it's Alpha, because the other guys said, right? The other guys would... Oh, wait, no. I think it's Beta. Because Alpha just said, I'm the real one. Beta said, Alpha is a fake, I'm the real one. Gamma said, Beta is a fake, I'm the real one. So, we don't have a conflict here. I think it's the one in the middle. I want to say it's Beta. I don't want to have to do this again. Is it Beta? Yeah. Though Xander's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice was nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Vice in the dry tones of Electra, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Yeah, that was what I was saying. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. This makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with the two statues telling the truth here. As Vice finished his explanation, Gamma and Alpha crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprung to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Vice in a cheerful tone. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable Xander pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vice. Have you been to the city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Xander, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Xander during the... I get it. I know what's happening. The vague sense of unease that struck Xander during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Aw, a new sword? I kinda like this weird one. Alright.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
Oh, Faith!
Valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well,
Faith is so busted broken.
Thank you again for everything.
At least it was in... Oh, it's got no effect. Fuck! In Nier Automata, this sword absorbs projectiles and gives it to you as health. It's so fucking good. Maybe when I upgrade it. Maybe when I upgrade it. I hope so. Well, I've got about an hour. Yeah, I've got about an hour. So,
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
oh god.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popla. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Kaine! Alright, well if you're just gonna continue backing up on me, there we go. I'll take free money. I'm okay with that. This is probably my favorite one. At least so far, this is probably my favorite part of the soundtrack. Your favorite is the seafront theme. That's also really good. Okay. But hey, we got a sealed verse and a sword out of it, so nice. But yeah, I have played text-based RPGs before. It was kind of like it wasn't the first kind of game I ever played, but they're like, it's definitely one of the first like original kind of like quote-unquote games. Like, I'm pretty sure the text-based RPGs were around even before, like Pac-Man and shit like that.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Ooh.
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Red bag. As long as there's no green bags to confuse it with, I should be okay.
canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least...
Make sure you...
Okay. Whoopsie.
Come back in. Make sure you...
Sell. We got some mouton. Sell the mouton. And oh, okay. Shit. Now, are fangs? Do I need fangs for things? Or can I sell those? I'm guessing I need them for things. Is there anything in here that I can sell? Or is that it? I suppose that's it, huh?
Come back anytime.
Alright. The seeds can go? Okay.
Make
Oops. Not that I have many. Speed fertilizer.
Come back anytime.
There's no point in cultivating food because you can't do anything. Ah. It's too much work for like 100 gold, yeah. Now, is that big fucker still there? No, he's gone. I need money. I want a greatsword. And like the cheapest greatsword that I've found is like 8,000 gold. Big fucker only shows up when it's cloudy. Oh, interesting. All right, let's do it.
Starving.
The city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
You!
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
That's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. but do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
Yeah, that's weird.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Okay, just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
I think this guy might have some attachment issues.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more.
I love the breezes that blow.
Yeah, okay. I wanted to buy... Wait, what? This? No.
Thanks for your...
Oh, that's not a sword, it's a fucking carrot. What? Where's the weapon shop? That's the tavern, I suppose. Okay, here we go. Right, you fucking drunks.
Hey there, I'm looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Now, come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
Okay, sure.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
So this is the tackle shop, right?
We've got...
No.
Hope you...
Are you the tackle shop? No. Where's the fucking tackle shop? Oh, there. On the map.
If you're ready to get serious about fishing, you'll need more than just a lure. A good variety of bait is essential.
I don't
Come
want
back.
this.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town. But I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
Well,
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
I'm going to find her corpse, aren't I? But yeah, Faith is so busted in Automata. Like, especially because you get it right before you fight Operator 2-0. And that entire fight, you can basically just stand in front of her with that sword. Ooh, a spider! A spider. Oh, well. Ow! Okay. Aw, I can't go in there? Sad. Also, why is everything all grey? Apart from some green splats where spider blood is. So what? So, wait, so she left town. I keep thinking about the day I was playing this, then went against it and got assaulted by the Technicolor. Yeah, right? Oh, farther out? Okay. Ah.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Go, Kaine. Kill it. Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
I bet it was actually her though, like she just died and then turned into a shade or something. Oh, all of the, right, I was gonna say, all of the occurrences of deja vu, I'm pretty sure that it's like, that where some kind of weird thing is happening that we're like reincarnated or something. Like everyone is just reincarnated, and so everyone has like this weird sense of deja vu because we all used to like kind of live together, but like 1,000 years ago. And that's why the protagonist and Yona are like the same people basically as they were 1,412 years ago or whatever it was. That's my theory.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Oh no, this is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? This is all my fault.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because I...
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Yeah. Oh, hello. What?
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
Wait, hang on.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Wait, hang on.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. God, I'm such an idiot! Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Suddenly remember that other really important errand. I kind of want to stick around and
I
listen.
can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this.
Oh
yeah?
no.
If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
The wife who lost the bag, the husband who ate the apple. This is so fucking petty. Oh, let me think about this. So, husband didn't listen and then freaked out about nothing. Wife had a genuine accident. Yeah, the husband is in the wrong here.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Oh my god.
You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but...
The collection tossing wife. Fuck them.
Well, to discard a man's precious hobby is a rather heinous act.
Oh, yeah, of course you to take his side. Figures. You'd fit right in with his pile of collectible trash.
I'm so glad I'm single. I mean, this is not what relationships look like.
Collectible trash? Now see here.
One hour later.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Oh my god.
Boss, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Oh shit.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding.
Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
With the apple that he ate? What the fuck?
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Okay. There we go.
That was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway,
Oh my
let's
God.
go give Popola an update.
You better watch yourself around that old lighthouse, lady.
Yo! Joel! How are you, my friend? Oh my god, thank you for the bits. I'm sorry I don't have any bit tier rewards yet, but I, now that I have my own tablet and I can draw my own emotes,
Well, they looked pretty happy
I
in
can,
the end, at least.
I can
Maybe
think
the
of some
secret to living a happy
good,
life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean
some
and weird.
good bit tier emotes.
If you adopt
Drawn by
such a
yours
strategy,
truly.
I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Oh god! It's just kind of crumpled over. I feel bad. Oh my god, more. What the fuck? Ah! Okay, bye. You fucking asshole. Stop shooting at me. Bye. Get Kaine to fight him? Okay. Oh yeah, hang on. I need to turn boss health bars back on. Okay, there we go. Now we should be good now. Oh! Oh, come on! Ah, come on. Wrong button. Oh, shit, that hurt. Oh! Fuck. Ow. Oh, shit, whoops. Right. Fuck off. I'm out of heals. Simple machine. Okay, I'm betting he respawns, but Ow. Yeah, he does. Chickens!
Make sure.
Alright, let's buy like 6.
Come back.
Only those big guys can drop it. Right, okay. What am I doing here again? Oh yeah, Popola. You'll tell you... Ah, sick.
Goodness.
We'll see.
It sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Hey, wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Huh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
Is she gonna be a crackhead? We started giving her the fucking shaman fish. Does she need more? She gotta have a fix, man.
Thank you.
What? Oh my god! Is it the one, the only Prismer? Hello. Hi everyone.
Yay!
Thank you so much for the raid, Pris.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep. I have a friend. And we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal?
Aw,
How delightful.
that's adorable.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes. And he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh.
And I know that you invited
Yeah,
him
how
to
was
come
your
and
stream,
visit me.
Pris? I'm sorry I missed it.
I see.
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south. And he's super nice.
Ah, so now we're going to the manor.
So
Okay.
you have to help him. Please.
Yona, listen.
Please.
Great. Now what do I do?
Of course. Of course we're gonna help.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay. Thank you.
Bye, Yona.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Had a lot of tech issues before starting, which was just which I needed to. Wait, what? What scandal?
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Yona doesn't have a boyfriend. Not every man who is friends with a woman is her fucking boyfriend. Okay? You sexist pig. Streamlabs stole the OBS name. I'd always assumed it was a partnership. Oh. Huh. I mean, it's not like I give my money to Streamlabs, I just use it. Sad friend of Yona's is confirmed by Yoko Taro himself to be gay. Yeah. Oh, he is back.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Oh shit, that was close. Okay. Ow! Stop it! Oh my god, ow. Okay, I wasn't expecting the, Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh! Alright. Get out of here. Fucking hell. Oh, he doesn't drop it again? Oh, that sucks. Ooh, shields. Okay, interesting. Okay. Nice. No. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of shades out here. Okay, this way. Ow! Alright. Cool. Rainbow spider silk, what?
We have been waiting for you, sirs. Please, right this way.
Okay. Hang on. just need to figure out my alerts again. Laptop does heat up. The entire room? Oh no. I imported everything from slubs to OBS. So maybe I could shake off my laziness. Yeah. Oh, the machines are a rare drop. Right, okay. Huh. I didn't see which way he walked. Ah, there he is.
Please, wait here.
I'm scared.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
Okay, Kaine. Bye-bye. The kitchen! Ooh, this is a nice kitchen. You can't break the pots in this game.
Like this one bit.
Me neither.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Darkness. Oh.
Perhaps we should head back, yes?
What about this? Moon. I honestly thought this part would kill my speedrun because it's just so slow. Yeah. It is a bit slow. Oh god, okay. Okay. There's a weapon in this level, don't ask me where though. Okay.
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. But why does no one ever listen to me?
Just break every box? Okay. Well, I was gonna do that anyway. But... Okay. Dun dun dun. BRB, am dead. What? Kaine! I have to find my girlfriend. Man, this fixed camera angle makes it really hard for me to fucking navigate where I'm going. I have no idea where I'm going. Is there something up there? I'm confused. I don't know where I'm going. And it's kind of annoying. Maybe try the doors I already tried. But, what? What's the point of that? Okay.
Get me out of here.
What? The fridge? Where did that voice come from? I don't know.
What's this? The picture has changed.
Oh, that one has too. Moon. Can I go through the creepy door now? Yes. Ah, no, thank you.
Looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh? Yes. Yes.
Okay. Bathroom. Moon key. Nice. Okay. It's gonna look even more creepy, isn't it? Those statues are gonna be different. Oh no, not yet. Yeah. Well, this is the moon door. Oh shit!
What foul hole did they crawl from?
Come on! I hit the fucking. Whatever. I used the moon key. Yorina is friends with a ghost. Yorina is friends with a ghost. A spider! Oh.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
Yes? I mean, I am much older than 20. Who are you? Why do you... Okay.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Vice does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
Imagine being 20.
My name is Emil. I'm the master of this manor.
Wait, what? You're Emil? I'm sorry, Emil, but you're not a metal creepy head rolling around on the floor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone. That's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Try it on me!
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor. So if you'd like my assistance...
Oh, hell yeah.
Please, don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
What?
Right. Sure. Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Thank fucking Christ. Oh, but I bet it doesn't unlock the darkness one. I gotta do more stuff for that.
What should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez.
No.
Remind me to never get on your bad side.
No. We don't abandon Kaine. Use the star key. It's almost time for you to go. Yeah, I know. Couple more minutes, that's fine. Okay. Hello, butler.
What's that?
A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Kaine? Oh god. Kaine?
Shades!
Kaine, where are you? I have to find my girlfriend. Oh, this one's creepy. Oh, I don't like this one. Ooh. Ew. I'm just gonna leave that one be. Keyhole marked light. Can I turn this tap on? No. Can I turn it back off? Nope. What happens if I... Does it overflow? No. On the desk? There's no desk in there. Unless you're talking about this one. Oh. Ah, the light key. Ow!
is that? Another one? It moves!
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some
That was
letters from
weird.
this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence. As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us...
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades. I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
We do have to find Kaine.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
I'm really sorry for all
Oh
the trouble.
God.
My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
Okay, so now we need to go back to the start. No. This door? Yes.
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right?
Ow, stop it.
Can't let
I
you
can't
do
fucking
this
see.
alone. So I'll be right here if you need me. Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
Oh my God. Fuck. Well, I've got no heals, so we're in trouble, I think. Alright. Gross. Holy shit. Emil. Oh. Blade of Treachery. Well, it looks cool, but it's not that good. How's that for a parry I couldn't even see?
This is hardly the...
Oh my God, I just want to save. Okay. Okay, I do need to go. So... so, yeah, I do need to go. Because I have work in 25 minutes. So I do need to prepare for that. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Prez, for the raid, and to all the people that have been hanging out with me in chat. It's been a really fun, if short, stream. Who can we raid? There's no one really. So let's not do it. Yeah, next stream will be a doozy. All right, and that'll probably happen tomorrow. So I will see you then. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, and thank you to the people on YouTube who will be watching at a later date. And I will see you next stream. All right. Bye-bye.